Hello, my name is GregTech, and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 3. Alright, last episode I had this thing running and I was kind of confused why it didn't grab some of the stuff, and I kind of said it, but it didn't click. Yes, of course, it is the chunk loading. So it was working when I was here and it was loading those chunks, but as soon as I left, I didn't have these chunks loaded, which would explain why it has replaced that one and this one, but didn't replace this one. I must have manually done this when I was mining out the manual. That's why those are done, but and like this one. So since those had been kind of switched out outside of the thing, it just didn't like register that when I leave the nether, this is the whole thing isn't chunk loaded. But I think I'll do that. I think 3x3. I do need to switch that. I haven't switched that in this world yet because chunk loading hasn't become like a big thing yet. But eventually we will need that. Now, the other thing was, I realized also that, yeah, it didn't get that far down because I had this up higher than it should have been. So this actually goes down. It should be down one. So we'll put that there, there. Item up. Export in. Where'd I put my dolly? Hello, dolly. All right, there we go. Okay, so that should get everything. I'll even do that. All right. Yeah, I just wanted to point out that I am not completely an idiot. Yeah, it clicked like right after I finished recording. I was like, oh duh, the entire thing is not chunk loaded. That doesn't chunk load everything it's mining. The multi-blocks do, though. You don't have to worry about that. You just chunk load the controller and they will work. But yeah, the single block does not. So yeah, kind of a good reminder. All right, let's meet back at the base. Okay, just making sure everything is running correctly. I mean, I figured we're good. We have this generator produces enough power for the blast furnace to run continuously. Anyway, I just wanted to double check. I really don't pay attention to the solar boilers anymore. Yeah, as you can see, the output's dropped. It's at the minimum right now. So I'm not overly concerned about it. I don't even know if those are actually running. Yeah, they're running. They're probably not running as fast as they could. I don't really know, like, actually, now I'm thinking about it. This can only accept 4 amps, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, they seem to be running. I don't know. I was just thinking, like, this probably can only take 4 amps, and there's 3 here, there's 1 there, and there's 4 up there. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if we're actually wasting a bit of energy. Now, this, just looking at this, I was just thinking if I could add more batteries to that. But I don't have lithium. I guess I could use the sodium. But I don't even have that much sodium. I'll just leave it for now. I was just thinking, yeah, we could switch it out so we get more amps. But I could... You know what I could do? Let's convert this up. If I really cared, I could convert, like, do 2 transformers to convert this up to MV and convert this up to HV to decrease the amount of amps. Maybe I'll do that while we're here. Didn't I have... Yeah. There's a medium. So let's see if I can do this without blowing anything up. HV to MV, so it would be this one. So if I do this, let me disable that just to be safe. So that up, that. So input MV, output HV. All right, there we go. See, now you can see there's like 3 amps running almost continuously. I don't know if that actually did anything, but in my head, I'm like, yeah, that did something, right? Because to be honest, I would rather... These are more efficient. I would rather this be priority, then these, and then that. Because that's like the efficiency. Maybe I will throw one there. Just... This is more just... while I'm waiting for stuff to smelt. Yeah, because I mean, this stuff is like really cheap. Just a machine thing and then some cables. I don't know if I mentioned, but I am smelting. I'm waiting for a whole bunch of black steel is what we're waiting on. We got 98 more to go. So I was just kind of looking around, seeing what I can do while I'm waiting. I do need a bit more steel, which we should have the wrought iron for. Fortunately, I do need to pulverize it into dust to smelt it. But, all right, we'll come back. Okay, I just switched the thing into a transformer, and you can actually see we are using more steam now. That's good. We weren't actually utilizing all our steam. Now, unfortunately, yeah, these aren't full. Or, yeah, they aren't outputting as much steam as they could. I don't know if I feel like messing with these again. I don't know. We'll see. Might change my mind. But yeah, these, you can see they're actually producing quite a bit more power going into the transformer and then being transformed up. So now there's only 3 amps going into that battery instead of the 4. I don't know. I just think that's a little bit more efficient, I think. Just finishing up the last of the concrete here, the wet concrete. Yeah, I thought it was a 2. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing it in that one. Oh, that doesn't have water. You know what? We'll just do it in that one. I don't feel like messing with that, and then we'll end up with a weird amount or something in there. And it's a quick... I knew it was a quick recipe anyway. Yeah. I knew we would end up with the weird, and then I would have to... Not that that would have been overly complicated. I could have just pulled it out and would it, but... Alright, we are just finishing up these. So, pretty sure I have enough of that. We should. Yeah, because we need 40 of that. It feels like... I don't know, that felt like more than we actually need. 74. I only need 8 more. I guess that's 32. Yeah, I guess that's... No, it's a couple over, isn't it? Yeah. I think I was... Oh, that's right, because the black steel... I know why. Because black steel isn't... it's not like an even number. When you... The craft up the dust. That's what it is. I'm like, how did we end up like a weird amount? Yeah, because you get 5 from that. So I had a little extra when I threw it in the thing. Alright, I was looking at that and it seemed a bit off. Alright, so we got that. We got our wet concrete. We have more wet concrete than we actually need. Again, it's just like a weird... You need 11,800. It's only 82 ingots, but the recipe for that is 96 we actually craft up. But I think we're good there. Alright, so yeah, black steel, wet concrete, and the polyethylene pulp, which is not a problem. Oh, we totally have... I actually think we have a couple extra. I just don't want to turn it into black steel. I don't want to turn it into dust, because then it's kind of annoying. No, I think we need one more. Alright, anyway, so I think that is most of this done. Yeah, one more. Alright. I mean, even though we had it up there, it was still... Yeah, I just melted too much. Usually I just leave it unsmelted in case we need to do anything with the dust, but then I didn't. Alright, so this is going to take 10 seconds. I think we're good. You always have to be kind of careful with throwing stuff in there, so you don't accidentally make casings or something like that. Alright, so there's the plascrete. That is the 80 whatever we need. 82. We have the filter machine casings. Oh, yeah, I was just putting them in here to keep them out of my inventory. I completed the thing's actually completed. That's why it didn't register, of course. You know what? While we are crafting that stuff up, let's take a look. A jetpack? Alright, that's actually kind of cool, to be honest. Also, I ran out of room for all my ores. That's why they're in there. Compressed aluminum, you know, we'll use it eventually. Jetpack, I mean, I guess I could even throw it on. It does, I was like, does it get used in the nano? I should look into getting the nano stuff as well. I mean, it was pretty obvious that our gear is pretty bad. Yeah, usually I would have that under like this one, actually. This is my like to-do list. That version. This version's for like making stuff. Although we could probably, once we start getting into that, we can do all the fun recipe stuff there. All right, so we got that. There's the plascrete. I think we're good now. I think I'm going to, like I said, probably transform it so I can run the... I totally forgot I put the jetpack on. I'm going to transform up the thing. Yeah, let me get a thing here. A whatchamacallit. Okay. I was looking for... This is what I was looking for. Stainless steel. But I kept talking and I was forgetting what I was looking for. Also, the pollution... Yeah. It's getting up there. 500,000. I was starting to get slow again. So we need to get that moved out of the base as well. All right, let me craft up a transformer. I think we'll do I want to do... I do have some of that. All right, well, we definitely need that. I don't know. I'll think about maybe doing this one. I'm just thinking, like, thinking ahead. Will that make it easier if we end up moving the blast furnace, which we will probably move when I upgraded the energy hatches. I just haven't done to that. Yeah, probably would be better to have 4 amps. I don't know. Let me craft this stuff up. Okay, we are back, and I think since I do want to eventually be running the main power, like eventually all this is going to go, and our main power will be going down here. Actually, let me just remove this one. Makes it a bit easier to see what I'm doing. Yeah. Really? There we go. Yeah, so I'll run it along here. Does that give me enough room? Because eventually we will have AE running through here as well. I don't know. That's a while away, so probably not worth freaking out about that. But I think we'll just do the one for now. So that will be the cable. Now I have gone ahead and we've got a new spray can. We'll go with purple. I couldn't remember what. I'm pretty sure it was something like that because titanium is kind of like the EV tier. So that's usually why I go with like a purple for that. Just in case you didn't know, that's why I chose those. Like copper is MV, so I did red, and then gold is HV, so I did gold, just with the cabling. And then tin, well, there's no silver would be a bit funny, so I just went with blue. All right. Yeah, so we'll do that, and then I don't have all the cabling crafted up yet, but I guess we'll kind of come like there. And then I'll just kind of snake around somehow. Probably up. Maybe. Yeah. So that will be our thing. And then, so we'll end up kind of over here. Let's do... Put it down here. Double check it hasn't connected anywhere. Doesn't look like it. I had that wrong. That has to be that. All right. And then... Yeah, so that will go out this way. All right. Just being very, very clear. I'm not even going to hook that up yet. There's no point. Okay, so EV will come out here. Up this way and then out. All right. I think that'll be fine. I know it's getting like really, really, really tight in there, but it's fine. Wow, we have 1,000 of that. Is that carbon dust? Oh, that is carbon. I have tons of carbon. I was just thinking I was going to have to make some from coal, but we have tons right there. All right. I was debating whether coming this way and then powering the EV, but the EV is going to, or the blast furnace is going to be moved as soon as I can get around to crafting those up. All right. So I think that's cool. And then we'll run the cabling over that way. The other question is, how are we going to power this thing? So we'll run the cabling up here. I'll probably just kind of like zigzag up. And then into here. So there. Now this is going to be, we just have enough for 5x5. I think, yeah, having that up is good. Also, I remember when these were like the worst to break. They took forever to break these blocks. All right, so there's a maintenance hatch. If we're coming, the power is going to come in here. Maybe I'll put it off to the side. I'm probably just going to do an LV hatch. Is that... Can it go on the... I don't remember if it can go on the sides, to be honest. I'm just thinking because we're going to have to transform it down. I can always move it if need be. Actually, let me, before I do that, let me do that so I can see. All right, and then we will have a machine hall probably here, because this is where the power comes into the clean room. It'll be through, it'll be underneath into the machine hall. We'll split off a little bit for the transformer to power it, and there we go. I don't remember. Yeah, we have that. I have the LV. I'm going to do HV machine hall. I don't know why it has two LV machine halls and cable diode. I could actually switch that to a cable diode at some point if we want to get more amps. Because this can only transfer cable diode. The machine halls can only do 1 amp, but if we do cable diode, it can do 4 amps. But yeah, I think we just need to get this thing built first. I should probably lay down the planks first. Yeah, well, let me do that. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back. And I realized I'd placed this one too close, I think. This wasn't going to be the thing. Actually, I could probably do a plascrete block, but I want to get it built first before I start using those. Now, I'm trying to remember how these can go, and I feel like the corner is not a valid place. I guess I could look at the thing. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Does it say elevator? Yeah. Reinforced door, maintenance, any casing except top layer. Top besides controller and edges, any casing except... Okay, maybe you can do it on the edge. I don't know. We'll find out if it actually forms. Alright, so LV goes down. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, cool. So, yeah, the reason I couldn't put the thing there is because I needed to put the door there, and then I needed a place for the pressure hatch. So I couldn't have the stairs going directly in. Now, I'll probably... Well, I know I'm going to switch that for something. And then eventually we will have, this will be switched out for a travel anchor. I'm pretty sure travel anchor works now, right? Doesn't the travel anchor work now? I feel like it does. One elevator rotating travel anchor, yep. So you can use that to teleport inside. You don't even need the door anymore. Actually, this will probably go there then. So that. No, it goes up like that. Output is the dot. All right, I think that's good. So we'll do that, and then, you know what? Change my mind. We'll do that. All right. So I think I like that. Also, getting used to a jetpack. I'm not used to that. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll replace these with reinforced glass. Did I check to see if it said reinforced glass? Yes, reinforced glass, but it can only use a certain amount. So let's just get this formed first, and then we'll worry about that. All right, so there. There. All right, we actually have the exact amount. That wasn't... I just went off the quest, but I did end up grabbing 2 reinforced glass because I had a feeling I was going to need some extra. All right, and then that right on top. Now hopefully that will... Oh, it did. It did, it formed. So that is good. Yep. But you can see, like, how cramped this is with a little 3x3 structure in the middle. But I can do this, but I'm pretty sure I don't have, like, half the... And I've got alarms going off. I have messages on Discord all at the same time. Something is stuck, and circuitry is burned out, and thought I had... Oh, it's out of power. That's why. Man, I can't wait for auto maintenance hatches in 2 years. Yeah, it's going to be a while before we get auto maintenance hatches. Or the ones that don't even... the ones that don't even need maintenance anymore. But that's like... Isn't that like UEV or whatever? That's... yeah. Episode 300. What was this again? This is LV. Alright. Okay, well, we got our thing formed, at least. That actually wasn't that terrible. And thank you for the mentioning the NEI calculator count thing. That really, really helps with these complicated multi-blocks and stuff with lots and lots of parts and components and all that fun stuff. So let's just quickly get this. I feel like a burning torch doesn't really go in a clean room, but you know what? It does in my world. All right, there we go. We got it set up. It is ready to go. I do need to get our power run over here. And I need to do a lot of cabling and stuff and just kind of get that sorted. But we'll get that up and running for next episode. And then circuit assembler. We're going to need to get that. So I guess HV, maybe? But this is its own thing. Yeah. Oh, man. Do I need... I think I probably need... Yeah. I'm going to have to get an MV1 first because I can't craft up those circuits without it. That's kind of annoying. So I'm probably going to have a transformer in here. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. All right. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one.